Hey guys, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. I'm Zelda Master 2010, and here we are in Hyrule, gonna start off our adventure. Now before we do anything, I'm gonna go ahead and click L because the old man in the sanctuary that we just came out of marked an X on our map, and he says the old man that will help us out, the elder, as he called him, because he's the old man, you know, there can't be two old mans, and the Black Dead ruined his funk. But yeah, there is a elder that might be descendant of one of the sages, and if you go and talk to him, he'll help you out and stuff. And you know, the whole area around Kakariko Village has a bunch of stuff we can do right now, but instead I'm gonna go ahead and start off our grand quest and make our way over to the Eastern Palace, which is obviously located east on the map. So there we go. So north, we're at basically somewhat north, so let's go ahead and head over to the east, and that is directly right from where we're looking at. And what I should do is go ahead and take off this guy because he's gonna chunk a bunch of hearts. Thank you for the heart back though. We stabbed the soldier and took his heart away, and yeah. So we're gonna want to head over to the Eastern Palace because there are things we have to do, and they're like mini temples that the game starts out with. If you haven't played this game before, you'll see what I'm talking about. It's like the game has like an intro to the game itself, and then the game really starts. So it's a pretty long intro though if you really want to consider an intro. I don't know why I'm calling it an intro, but yeah. Anyways, use your boomerang or magical boomerang I believe it's called. We'll go ahead and double check. Just boomerang. Okay, I believe the magical boomerang, you actually get it as an upgrade in this game, so I shouldn't be calling things magical when they're not yet. But yeah, what we want to do is go ahead and make our way to the Eastern Palace and not lose too many pieces of heart, because that's going to be really scary and stuff, and as you can tell, I'm about to die. Now, I have to get back into the feel of the classic games, because I think that's my biggest problem when it comes to playing older games. I don't really feel it. Like, you have to play it for a little bit, and then you can kind of maneuver in the 2D environment, or, you know, this is still 2D, it's just, you know, a top-person perspective and stuff. So anyways, over here I believe is where the temple, fortress, palace, because they call it palace, obviously, palace lies. I don't know why I'm coming up with other words to call it, but yeah, we're going to want to ignore these Octorok-like things. I don't believe they're actually called Octorok. I don't know the correct name for it, but what I want this guy to do is follow me, because no matter what, he'll hit you if you're in a narrow spot like there, and I was, so I still got hit. Oh well, nonetheless. Go ahead and make your way over here and ignore this guy. Okay, we were able to avoid him. I always have a hard time making it to the temple, and being so early in the game, it's like, seriously now? I just don't want to lose too many hearts, actually, that's it. And, you know, I want to show off too, guys, I'll be honest. I like to show off, that's why I play video games, I'm kidding. But here we are, guys, in the East Palace. Now, what's neat about this is the Game Boy Advance version actually says the title or the text of the area you're in, like the temple or whatever. Unlike the NES version, and I would like to elaborate on what I said also in the very first episode, which is the previous episode, how I said Link has the same voice animations, because after I played The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, I wanted to play the game that came out before it, not the prequel, because I know this game is the sequel to Ocarina of Time, you know, when the timeline splits, etc., whatever. What I wanted to say is, I wanted to play the game that came out before this, so I got it on the handheld Game Boy Advance version, and I found out that he has, yeah, youngling sound effects, so I found that really neat and stuff, and that's it, that's all I was trying to say. Some of you guys got it as in, I was saying that the original NES, or Super NES version has Link yelling like this, which it doesn't. And this is the main reason why I want to play this port, is because it has a couple cool, you know, additions to the game, you know, one being the text, one being Link's voice in it, and who doesn't want to hear Link's voice? Oh god, this is scary. Okay, I'm scared, guys. And yeah, sometimes it's a big one that falls down from the sky, and we want to avoid that. Okay, we couldn't avoid that one. Let's go ahead and quickly run, and there you go. Alright, we're fine. And you know how when you get hit, how most old games you're invincible for like 2 or 3 seconds, or like 1 second? This game, it's not like that. It's like you get hit, if you get hit again, you're hit. So it's kind of scary if you ask me. Anyways, here's a skeleton guy. It's kind of scary. He's walking out. I wonder if I can actually snipe him from here. No, okay, I just hit this. My bad. Anyways, as you can tell, I didn't mention this before, that there are platform things if you could, yeah, you could step on trying to talk without swallowing my own spit. Yes, I could. Actually, one time I almost choked from that. I don't know why, but yeah, I'm kind of weird. I do a lot of weird things. Like right now, I'm actually like my one of my fingers really hurt when I'm like clicking buttons because I usually bite my fingernails, yeah, and then I bit a little too much of it and now it hurts. And yeah, that's a small interesting fact you should know about me, but that I bet nobody wanted to know about, but I decided to share it. So yeah. Anyways, once you kill all of these skeletons, easiest way to kill them is with the bottle because they're really hard to hit unless you like lock them in a corner and slice them. And I'm kind of demonstrating how to do it. If you don't have a bunch of these pots, bottles, jars, they're not bottles, they're jars. I tend to say words that don't fit of the certain like right now I'm just making up something, I don't know what I'm talking about. But anyways, found a compass, sweet. So now we can look at the compass, you know, neat. If you talk to this, I believe it gives you advice or something. I'm gonna ignore that though. This temple is actually fairly short. Now here is a gigantic chest. If you go ahead and click A, it's locked. If you had the B key, you might be able to open it. Yeah, so there you go. So you have to have the big key to open up the chest, and that's kind of what the big key serves in this game. And later Zelda games, it becomes just a boss door key thing, but right now in this game it's just for opening the special item in the thing. So yeah, if that made any sense. So anyways, hurry, you gotta kill this guy, and I believe I'm gonna run around because I don't want to get hit by those anti-fairy things. And yeah, if they hit you, they hurt, and I believe they also suck mana away from you. So we're gonna try to avoid that and make our way over here and just kill these skeleton men things. Not too hard. It's this dungeon is actually fairly simple, especially if you know what you're doing. Actually, the intro to this game, I don't know, I'm still calling it intro. I'm just gonna call it, yeah, basically the first 3 dungeon slash palace things in this game are fairly easy if you know what you're doing. So we did get the keys. Let's go ahead and slide this door because it was locked and now it's all lit up and nice. And as you can tell, this is kind of like the entrance room from when we were avoiding these boulders and such. So yeah, we're kind of backtracking in a sense, but we're not because we're on a higher level. And here's a huge platform. It looks like where the chest was in the last room we were in. So let's go ahead and kill these guys. I can actually use this to do. Oh god. Oh, and yeah, I don't know what happened there. I think it was a weird glitch, but I got lucky because he packs a punch. You have to hit him like a bunch of times to kill that statue. Once you do though, once you kill all of them, these small things start flying around. You want to avoid them though. Click the switch and open up this key, and you get the big key. Now we can open up that huge chest that was in that other room. Let's go ahead and wait for these to pass by so I can make my way back. So just do a little more backtracking. Like I said before in the last episode, there is a lot of backtracking in this game, especially in dungeons, so you want to get used to that. It doesn't bother me though. So let's see, is the door open? No, we're gonna have to go in and open it. So let's go ahead, hit the switch, and run our way really fast to this room. Alright, we're fine. And yeah, a lot of enemies, for being like your first enemies to fight, like, if that makes any sense, they take a lot of hearts. So they hurt a lot for having such little hearts. This game is actually kind of, I say this is one of the few Zelda games that I struggle in life-wise. Mainly Zelda games aren't hard when it comes to like how much you can take, if that makes any sense. Okay, what I'm trying to say is, okay, wait, let me go ahead and, I don't want to save, I want to go ahead and take out my bow. So we got the bow and arrows from the chest, and let's go ahead and make our way through here. And believe it or not, there's a bunch of these things that are really scary. I'm actually going to want to take out my lamp so I can see what's up in this room. And then go ahead and make your way over here, kill these guys. Let's avoid this guy because he hurts. And take out our bow because he's going to wake up any second now. Okay, there we go. And he gave us the key, so I can quickly run out of here now. I don't even have to fight the other guy. Alright. The other room has a bunch of rupees, but I'm going to ignore that because you get a lot of rupees in the beginning of the game. But yeah, as I was saying, is this is one of the few Zelda games that have a lot of trouble keeping my hearts. God, I'm not making any sense, am I? So this is the statue guy you're gonna want to wake up. I think you're gonna have to kill them all. This is the switch you want to step as well. So yeah, there you go. But yeah, basically this is the difficulty in this game isn't the puzzles. It's more the life, keeping your lives together. I really can't form a sentence, can I? Yeah, that's me. And yeah, these switches look like they can be stepped, but they can't because they're fake. Oh my god. So, this room looks really confusing. Oh, so many balls, what do I do? And you don't want to get hit by them, and I am getting hit by them. I want to go ahead and step on this switch over here that's on the top left, and then make your way like this, and that does that. Now, this room has a lot of enemies. I believe you can easily kill these skeletons with bows. Okay, so we got bombs as well, which is pretty nice. Let's see. And let's wake up this guy so we can kill him as well. This guy takes, I believe, 2 hits. You can quickly shoot it at him, like spam your arrows. Yeah, there's no really cast time to shoot your arrows. Aw, man, I want to like hit him in a spin attack, but I failed that completely. Anyways, they dropped a bunch of rupees. I'm going to leave that one because I don't want to wake up these statues yet. Let's go ahead and pick up this heart. And wake him up now. Hello. Whoa, I clicked the wrong button. Oh, class. Oh, okay, now I'm looking the wrong way. I am really good at this game, everybody. I am really good at this game. But yeah, like I said, this game, it's really hard to live. I still can't come up with a proper way to say what I'm trying to say. Anyways, so good thing you have a lot of arrows, because what you want to do is just go in and spam them on these guys, and that's it. Like, literally, oh, okay, now I'm looking the wrong way again. I don't know why I keep doing that. And I believe they have the same sound effect as Bongo Bongo from The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Now, once you do kill them all, you're going to have to avoid him. Now, you can either hit him with your sword, this huge statue thing, or you can shoot it with an arrow when it lands. But I believe the easiest way to do it is like this. Just wait for him to come near and then hit him. I believe if you have this charge, it automatically hits them like that. So yeah, it's really easy to do this like this. I remember this. If you can't aim-a like me or anything, just go ahead and use this method. And in general, this boss fight isn't too hard. But yeah, this is actually the first boss in the game. So yeah, believe it or not. Wow, he's taking a lot of hits if you ask me. Okay, now he's hitting me a lot. I'm taking a lot of hits. There we go, that is that. Wait for the okay, the jingle doesn't start until you grab it, I believe. And here's the first pendant, guys. I believe this is the Pendant of Courage. We're already introduced in, and I don't know why I clicked L. But yeah, you can look at the stuff. The map, and the compass you got, and where everything is. Anyways, go ahead and pick this up. Yeah! Pink hair for the win. I really love how this spray has pink hair. I don't, actually. I wish he had, you know, his normal blonde, brownish hair. I don't know what color it was. But anyways, you won the Pendant of Courage. Won? Okay, whatever. Take it, Cactus Man. 2 pendants remain. So yeah, that's kind of what I meant by the intro of the game. You want to collect all the pendants, and I consider that the intro because it's not really hard to collect them, and they're really fast as well. So we're gonna take it to Sahasrahla, the guy I never knew how to pronounce until today, and maybe I need to figure out on how to pronounce him because I look really stupid right now, but who cares? This is where he's located, and if you're curious where on the map, he's in the same area as East Palace, just up here. So, hello, and this guy actually talks a lot when you deliver the first pendant, so I might skip what he has to say. So, you are correct, young man, I am okay, we're gonna try, but, what? I am surprised that you're the one seeking for the Sword of Evil Bane. No, you shouldn't be surprised. So, according to tale handed down by the Hylians, only something, don't care. Yeah, we acquired the Pendant of Courage. Now there's 2 left to go, and from there we will be able to touch the Sword of Evil's Bane and other stuff. I'll get into further detail when the time comes, but for now I think we're fine. Let's go ahead and just spam the A button and get the Pegasus shoes. Now, these shoes allow you to run really fast and dash and hit stuff and other things. Now, you're going to find yourself using this a lot to travel throughout the game, and it's not an equipable item, it's already equipped. Now, instead of grabbing stuff with R like this, when, like, you know how when you click R, Link would automatically start pulling nothing? right now the only way to grab is hit R and B by something. But if you're not, if you hit R, he starts charging up and runs really fast and like takes out his sword and stuff. Anyways, you're gonna want to head inside in here, and you can actually break the wall by charging at it with your Pegasus Boots. Go ahead and open up this stuff, and we got some bombs, and I believe some other stuff like 50 rupees and 50 other rupees. So that's a bunch of rupees. As I said, you get a bunch of rupees in the beginning of this game, so you'll be able to buy what you need and other such things. So let's go ahead and make our way out of the palace, make our way back to where the sanctuary was, where we came out. And we're gonna head over to Kakariko Village as the old man requested in the last episode and stuff. So pretty good progress so far in this episode. I believe I don't even know how long this was so far, but I do want to cover a couple other things before I decide to end off the episode, because I don't really think this episode has been too long. And also, yeah, you can kind of like grind on these walls, like, yeah, hyper speed like this while you're using your Pegasus Boots. I believe on this as well, if you like hit the side. There we go. Woo! And we just made it past this whole area, so let's continue that and make it back through this bridge. Oh my god! I was running so fast that I was like faster than the arrow itself. Now that's pretty fast. Faster than an arrow in the wind. Yeah, that's my catchphrase. Link. And yeah, you can jab people with your sword. Coming through! Goodbye. So yeah, I just went through where the sanctuary was, and now I'm over here. Let's go ahead and read the sign. I believe it's this way, Kakariko Village. Alright, so now we know where Kakariko Village is. We're gonna want to head there and not die and not lose a bunch of hearts and not, stuff. So before I do anything, I'm actually gonna die here. Oh my god. See, I hate getting hit once in old game. I'm just gonna run because I can't position myself to actually hit him, and the guards, you have to hit him on the sides, not where the sword is. I believe I'm gonna get hit again over here from this, like, this pesky thing flying around. But here we are in what is known right now, we'll just call it the Lost Woods, the Mystical Woods. I wonder what the map calls it. It doesn't really call it anything yet. But yeah, so here we are like in this misty woods area, and it's playing a really cool jingle, and I don't know if that's like the fog and or sky, but yeah, what we want to do is go ahead and jump into this hole over here, and we got ourselves our first piece of heart. Now you clicked 4 to make a heart container, so keep that in mind because there's going to be a lot of pieces of heart in this game. So yeah, I believe this is a thieves' hideout as well. Let's go and talk to this guy. Hey kid, this is a secret hideout for the gang of thieves. Don't enter without permission. By the way, I heard that one of our ex-members is staying at the entrance to the desert. Don't know why you're ratting out on your ex-member, but alright. Anyways, I'll see you later, Mr. Thief person. I believe, before we actually leave this area as well, I want to go ahead and grab something. It's not up here. I can smell it. It smells really mystical. It smells nasty. Yes, it's this. And this is the mushroom. It smells sweet, like sweet rotten fruit. I don't know what sweet rotten fruit smells like. I know what rotten fruit smells like, and I know what sweet fruit smells like, but I don't know the two combined. Might have to do that for an experiment sometime. So yeah, I was actually gonna dash through that, but I was gonna end up falling back into the thieves' hideout. You can do that, as you can tell. Cut these bushes, tall grass things. No, they're not tall grass, because you actually see tall grass in this game, and it looks completely different. You can walk through it. So they're, yeah, technically bushes. Anyways. Oh no, a soldier! We're gonna end up dying. Can I just shoot him? Okay, that's a lot easier. Let's just do that from now on. And bon appetit. So if you don't know what to do next, which you should because it's right here in Kakariko Village, you can go ahead and head over to the fortune teller person. Let's go ahead and talk to him. You seem like you might have an interesting destiny. May I tell you your fortune? I'll make it cheap. Not interested. It is indeed a poor man who is not interested in his future. I'll be waiting for your return. I'm sorry? What? I'm not bored. I'm freaking banking on 200 some rupees, and I pick them up from killing bad guys. So what are you talking about? So I don't know if he means like poor as in poor like a sad man, or poor as in not good on cash. But anyways, this music, guys. I'm sure if you guys played Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, you know what I'm talking about. This reminds me of Ocarina of Time more than this game. I know it was this is the first game that had this type of music and the name Kakariko Village, but I think of Ocarina of Time and it's a lot more nostalgic when I do, I guess, in a sense. I'm actually going to wait on this for a second. I'll go ahead and show you guys around the town, you know. And first off, before I do anything, let's go ahead and talk to this guy. You, sir, have been going through life without one of my Hold Anything bottles. That's a really cool name. I want a Hold Anything bottle, so it's for 100 rupees. I'll take one because we have double that just from killing bad guys. So there we go. We got our first magic bottle, and believe it or not, the second magic bottle is really close by that one, really near. And before I do get that, go ahead and head inside this house. You'll find a sick kid on his bed, and I want to go in and wake him up. I can't go outside because I'm sick. Cough, cough. People say I caught this cold from an evil air that's coming down from the mountain. Sniff, sniff. This is my bug catching net. Blah, blah, blah. Thank you very much, kind sir. I hope your coughs don't kill you. See, I told him something nice. I'm really good at this. But anyways, there's a chicken over here and stuff. You want to go ahead and head from the back area of this hut thing, and you can go ahead and grab yourself another magic bottle. Help yourself, guys. You know, grab yourself some magic bottles. Anyways, I believe also there is this thing, and it tells you northeast, south, or west. So if you don't know where east was, you can come over to Kakariko Village, figure out where east was, and then head over to the Eastern Palace. So yeah, thank you, thing. Yes. Yes, I don't know, but anyways, let me actually show you something that I find rather annoying before I do end off this episode. So I'm gonna go ahead and ignore this guy. He's gonna try to run away from you. Go ahead and talk to this guy. So, oh Link, someone's been spreading rumors saying you kidnapped the princess, but I still trust in you. So this guy is such a nice person. This guy's a great guy. Or girl. I may have been, okay, so I'm sorry. You might be an old lady. I couldn't tell if that's a mustache or, I believe it's an old lady actually. So this gal is a great gal. But this gal over here, go on and talk to her. Hey, it's Link, the wanted man. He's over. Soldiers, come quickly. And believe it or not, the soldiers are gonna come attack you. You can tell the music change, and yeah, you guys trying to find me. So we have to run. But if you leave the area and come back or get inside a house that is open, because they usually lock the doors, it will reset and the guards won't be searching for you. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and open up this. We pick up some bombs. This is a secret area, and I believe you also get yourself a piece of heart from here as well. So let's go ahead and drop a bomb over here and wait for its explosion. Head inside and pick it up. Oh yeah, more rupees and stuff and more hearts. So found a second piece of heart. So that's 2 pieces of heart throughout the game. I believe like I'm not exactly sure. It's like 20 something, 26, 24, something around that. 22. You know, it's I know it's a even number, of course. Oh, why did I place a bomb here? My bad. But yeah, so you just want to collect them throughout the game, and yeah, you know, they make heart containers, obviously, so if you couldn't tell already. As well as one more thing, I believe I'm going to end off the episode here, but I do want to show why that chick knew who I was. Now, obviously, the soldiers are looking for me because I did help the princess escape, and the reason why the Kakariko folks know about this is right here. Wanted for kidnapping Princess Zelda. Call it. Can't read a sign, everybody. Call a soldier if you see him. And it has a picture of us, and doesn't even look like Link. It looks like Pinocchio, really. But with elf ears, so it's close. Whatever. Take this sign. Aw, you can't chop signs? I really want to destroy the sign, but whatever. Anyways, alright guys, it seems that I had to cut, but it seems like I will be cutting at the outro because we are ending off the episode here. So thank you all for watching, and the next episode we'll be doing more stuff here in Kakariko Village, as well as more side quests and heading to the next palace for the next pendant. So all of that fun stuff will be happening in the next episode. Anyways, thank you all for watching once again, and I will see you guys in the next episode.